Hello my sexy compatriots, this is the cup of coffee you all know and love, Minty Coffee, and today I am here with a competitive commentary. The topic of today's video, CP Steel, perhaps the toughest map in the Highlander rotation. Steel is infamously renowned as one of the most heavily coordinated maps in 9v9, being one that requires a good degree of teamwork and practice due to the way the map works. The attacking team have two alternatives all the time. They can either go for A, B, C, D and E simply like that, or flank right to E at any time until D has been captured. Let's take a look at each point individually and briefly go over typical attack and defense maneuvers. Capture point A is typically just a throwaway point in most games. Defense will rarely try to hold it and will often send only the scout, soldier and spy, though demo and heavy can provide some quick resistance from the top of the stairs while the engineer, pyro and sniper set up the main defense at B. A is often left as it is not an easy hold to begin with and is easily taken by blue, though the defending spy does play a critical role on this point, laying behind these rocks to give info to the team as to whether the enemy combo rolls through the door to lobby to push E, or to drop down to push B, at which point the defending combo must be quick to hold them off. The attacking team's combo will typically push up the cliff, while the scout and pyro will push towards the point across yard, though it is not surprising if blue faces little resistance, since red will be setting up at B for their main defense. TLDR, A is a throwaway for red and a small time buyer for their main setup at B. B is where the real fight begins. While A is being captured, the red NG will usually be setting up with the pyro's protection at B, and the red combo will often take cover in Beck, being sure to check behind for the blue combo should they decide to push lobby after capturing A. The sentry will usually be deployed in the yard leading up to Beck, on either side of the platform for best efficiency. An aggressive red team will sometimes have the sentry deployed by the cinder block to punish blue snipers who try to peek early or harass the combo, but this will die quickly. The same can happen to a sentry placed on the edge of the point, as it has a good view of the enemy but is easily picked off by a demo hiding behind cinder block. The blue combo will typically play very passively and will not push until the sentry is destroyed, after which the blue heavy will hug the wall towards Beck while the point is being capped, to deny a red combo passing chance. The red flank will be busy keeping E protected from the blue flank, rotating between E and B spawn, as it is not viable to flank blue from drop down since there's no escape back from there. Since the blue combo can push through lobby from A, the blue combo can often get the jump on a red combo from behind, so the red flank must remain vigilant in protecting Beck and calling out a blue combo taking the alternate route. C is just another throwaway point, at which point engineers will particularly ignore, though a sentry can sometimes be placed on bridge or a cheeky placement on balcony, but it's easily picked off due to blue having the advantage of the cliff to spam over with stickies, as well as they can push into Beck from the E door here rather than contest C. C is not a strong hold and is often not worth contesting if blue pushes with their Uber, though on a C hold the red combo is often situated around bridge and balcony for a quick rush back to D and D spawn to harass from spawn. D is a tricky hold, as blue can easily take the high ground from C as well as flank around from behind through control room, though pushing from control room connector is a bad idea since you can see them through the window, so elbow is usually more efficient for a flanking maneuver. Reds can often harass from D spawn though, particularly since in this window they can see enemies pushing through control room to E, and can push the medic when he is the last one to move, or simply spam stickies from inside using the spawn door as a shield. D is an important one to capture since it will fully extend the bridge to E, but again the red NG will ignore it in favour of placing his sentry in E after B has already been captured. E is the central fight for most Steel matches and is the hardest defense to shatter, particularly because of the sentry placement on balcony. A sentry here can shut down the point and slightly watch over DE connector, but is virtually untouchable from Beck and lower, only being vulnerable to long range attacks from lobby and blue bats. The lobby and intel room is the key to winning on last. Whichever team can maintain control of both rooms behind the point will have the best chance to win the match. If Red's combo can keep a hold of intel, they have free reign to rotate between control room and DE connector to push back any blue maneuvers. However, if blue manages to take control by flanking from behind by pushing through A, they can completely shut down that half of the point and force the red combo to stay by DE connector and balcony. Only a few blue players will push the point, usually to make a cap rate of 4, since sending most of the team can be fatal with as much as 2 stickies from red. Blue will most often push from Beck until they can have a consistent control of blue bats and push the point when the sentry is down. Well, there you go. That's a quick overview of one of the most infamous Highlander maps in the rotation, and one that requires a heavy degree of team coordination, certainly not one for beginner teams that don't work well. Despite this, I think it's very important to play this map non-stop with your team to get a better feel for coordination and teamwork, to be able to efficiently communicate between the flank and combo to ensure your team is working at max capacity, as well as getting a good game sense by being able to judge what route is best to take based on the current climate of the map, with points being capped opening some doors while closing others. Don't be afraid to be an annoying flanker and cause noise at E so that Red's flank is forced to focus E instead of your combo. This has been your favourite cup of coffee, and as always, I shall catch you next time, my sexy compatriots. Bye!
I am the man who arranges the blocks that continue to fall from up above. The food on your plate now belongs to the state, a collective regime of